got some A's to your Q's. Hello, my internet friends. We finally reached 1,000 subscribers. Before I start answering the questions, I want to let you guys know how appreciative I am of you guys, and I hope that my videos make you feel as good as you guys make me feel. Today, I am finally doing my Q&A video. Some of you guys asked me some really difficult ones. Let's do it. Which house's values do you value more and why? I would say Hufflepuff, because I really value things like kindness and loyalty, which I think that our society is lacking. And I mean, you guys know my love for Hufflepuff, so is it really a surprise that I said Hufflepuff? Not really. Have you watched Sword Art Online? And if you have, who is your favorite character and do you want a season 3? I have watched Sword Art Online. My attention span is really short, so if a show can get me hooked in the first minute, then it's a good show. And Sword Art Online was a show that got me hooked right away. As for would I want a season 3, I actually didn't watch season 2. I was like, well, I feel like it's gonna be kind of the same thing. I don't know. Is season 2 good? I would say that my favorite character is Asuna, because I'm totally down for the strong female characters, and she's also really cute at the same time. A few of you guys have asked me who are my top Harry Potter characters. Some of you asked for top 5 and some of you asked for top 10. So I'm going to do top 10. This is in no particular order except for the first one I'm going to name right now, which is Lupin. The rest are just in a random order. Snape, Ginny, not movie version, but book version. George, Fred, because they're two separate people. Hermione, Sirius, Luna, Professor Trelawney, and Draco Malfoy. In which faction do you sit? I feel like I would actually be born Abnegation, which is the selfless, orderly faction. But I feel like during the initiation or whatever it's called, I would switch over to Amity, which is the peaceful faction, just because I would prefer to live their way of life. I would just emotionally benefit being in the Amity faction. What products, people, things, places, or otherwise makes you the happiest? Love you in your videos. Love you too. Product-wise, I'm not sure if I have really anything that makes me super happy. I would say being around my family and being around like-minded good people really makes me happy. Being at the beach or in a cafe or something like that makes me happy, makes me feel calm and just at peace. Things like storytelling, inspiring people, making videos, being on stage is really my happy place. So I'd say if I could do all of those things in one day, that would be a really amazing day. Which Disney movie do you like the most? So movie-wise, in general, I would say Beauty and the Beast. It's just such a good story. But I watch Tangled a lot because Rapunzel is my favorite character. But another feel-good Disney movie for me is Aladdin. So it would probably be the 3 of them, but definitely as a whole, Beauty and the Beast. This is a question from my twin sister. So she asks, who is your fave Sailor Scout and which one do you think is more like you personality-wise? And who's the best twin in the world? Well, me, clearly. Just kidding. My favorite Sailor Scout is Sailor Venus. It always has been since I was little. But personality-wise, after reflecting it, I would probably say Sailor Neptune. What is your favorite or top 3, if you can't decide, type of music? And are there any artists that have inspired you? I really don't have a huge preference on genre. I'll listen to anything really except for heavy metal. But I would say I tend to gravitate towards indie pop. There are songs that inspire me, but artist-wise, no. When it comes to actors, yes. If you guys know the actress Alicia Vikander, she's an artist that inspires me a lot. How long have you liked Harry Potter? I have liked Harry Potter since I was 10 years old. I watched the first film, which came out when I was 10, and then I got into the books. How much research do you put into your videos? Okay, so this question, I am so glad someone asked this. I do a lot of research on my videos, and especially for the Harry Potter videos. A select few people will make comments like you should do your research and all that stuff, but what they don't realize is I do a lot of research. Maybe I'm doing my research wrong, I don't know. Which Hunger Games character do you like the most? I would actually say that Peeta is my favorite character because he is just so sweet. Definitely Team Peeta, not Team Gale. Do you have any experience with people giving you a hard time for being a Slytherin? If so, how to respond to these negative comments? I've had people jokingly be like, oh, you're a Slytherin, then you must be crazy. For the most part, it's people being surprised that I'm a Slytherin. I was talking to a few people. We were talking about what houses we were placed into, and a lot of people at that table were like, oh, Gryffindor, 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 Gryffindor. Some of them had not taken the quiz, but just said Gryffindor. One of my friends turned to me and was like, Hufflepuff. And I'm like, no, Slytherin. So I like it. I like it when people are surprised. I like telling people that I'm Slytherin because it just proves to people that you can't judge a book by its cover. There are examples of good, kind Slytherins out there. I don't know. I kind of like making a lesson out of it. Does that make sense? What is your least favorite house? Oh, girl, this question makes me laugh. Okay, I wouldn't really say that there's a house that like I hate or anything like that, but the house that I probably would never be sorted into, or I mean never say never, but like the house that I feel the least like is Gryffindor. I just don't see it happening for me. For all you Gryffindors out there, no hate at all. I just can't picture myself in Gryffindor. And someone else asked me if I would date a Gryffindor. I would say, I don't know. I have had some really weird experiences with some Gryffindors, but I don't know, it's possible. What is your career? I am an actor. Mostly I've been concentrating more on voice acting, but as of the last year, I have been focusing on veering my career path into being a YouTuber. I am a curated broadcaster on an app called Pocket Live with my sister. Basically, like, my career is anything artistic that I can get my hands on. If Harry, Hermione, Ron, Draco, and Luna were desserts, what would they be? This question is hilarious. I love it. I'd say that Harry would be treacle tart, mainly because I know that that's his favorite dessert. Hermione, I would say she would be an English trifle. Draco, I feel like he would be a traditional rich chocolate mousse. Ron, I think he would be mince pie. And then for Luna, I know that her favorite dessert is pudding. So I would say that she'd be like a sticky toffee pudding with a surprise center. Who or what inspires your fashion style? I would say my fashion sense is kind of Californian, beach inspired. It also has like an Asian flair and a European flair at times. I don't really have like a person that I look at to inspire my fashion style. I just like see certain clothing and I'm like, oh, I like that. What would your Amortentia potion be? What would your boggart be? So I guess the question is particularly directed towards scent, what I would smell if an Amortentia potion were in front of me. For me, it would be like sand and water, like the beach, and also cinnamon sugar, the kind of Earl Grey vanilla scent of a London fog latte. My boggart would probably take shape as a human with a weapon, someone who would cause harm. As a voice actor, who is your favorite voice actor / actress? This is ever changing. I always switch my favorites all the time, but for right now, I would say my favorite voice actor would be Michael Sinterniklaas. He's voiced for things like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, has done some Pokemon voices, but more recently he was the voice for Taki in the Japanese animated film Your Name, which I have the poster of it here. For female, this one changes a little less, and it would be Monica Rial, and she does a lot of anime voices for Funimation. A lot of people find her voice annoying, but I don't know, I kind of like it. What's your favorite Harry Potter book and movie? My favorite Harry Potter book would be on the fence between two. It would be Prisoner of Azkaban and The Half-Blood Prince. And favorite movie would be The Philosopher's Stone. What's your moon sign for astrology? So as you guys know, I'm a Libra, so my sun sign is Libra. My moon sign is also Libra. So I am very Libra. What spell is your favorite? I was waiting for this question. I was so surprised that I thought no one was gonna ask it, and I was like, oh man. It's not something like Lumos or Expecto Patronum. It is a spell said by Draco Malfoy. It is Harmonia Nectare Passus, and this is a spell that Draco uses to mend the Vanishing Cabinet, but I just love how it sounds. It sounds so beautiful to me, and just the thought that it's a spell that mends something, I really like. Yeah, Harmonia Nectare Passus. Where are you from / where do you currently live? I like to keep this sort of thing more secretive just because I like the mystery of it, but I will tell you guys, I am born and raised in Canada. And you guys are probably like, that's why she's so nice. That's why she's such a nice Slytherin. She's a Canadian Slytherin. So that is all my questions for my Q&A video. I can't believe I'm done. It was a lot of fun answering your guys' questions. I will definitely be doing more of these. They're super, super fun. And you know, the usual stuff. If you guys want to follow my social media accounts, then everything is in the description box. If you liked this video, then of course give me a thumbs up. You can click the subscribe button if you are interested in joining my YouTube family. Again, I wanted to thank you guys for being so supportive and being so sweet and kind. That is it for me today. I will see you guys in my next video next week. Much love, guys. Bye. The legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Achilles and his gifts, Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fist. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list.